new moon arrives on August 16th, 2023, and brings the start of a fresh lunar cycle. As the lunar cycle begins, we can wipe the slate clean in our own lives, especially when it comes to our emotions. New moons offer a reset and can guide us to evolve in how we are feeling about something. New moons are also a powerful time to set intentions for the weeks ahead. We can use the new moon energies to get clear about what we wish to focus on in our lives. The Leo new moon offers a beautiful wave of energy to support us with this. It may inspire us to get in touch with our passions, to return to projects or hobbies we had forgotten about, and to prioritize joy and lightness. One of the highest octaves of Leo energy is the quality of simplicity. What do you need to simplify in your life? By checking in with ourselves and creating intentions geared towards simplicity, we may find it easier to navigate the cosmic energies behind the Leo new moon. The Leo new moon activates the heart and Venus retrograde. Venus, which is still traveling in retrograde, is also very active under this August new moon. If Venus retrograde has been active for you, this new moon could bring things to a climax point. Venus retrograde tends to stir relationship issues. This is not just relationships with others, but also our relationship with money and our self-worth. Venus retrograde can also expose blockages around the giving and receiving of love in our lives, and sometimes a certain relationship can be a teacher in helping us to realize this. How is this situation guiding you to love yourself more? How is this situation helping you to receive more love? You may not be able to answer those questions immediately, but ponder them under the August new moon and see what insights follow in the coming days. Black moon Lilith is also active at this time too, indicating a strong rise of feminine energy. Black moon Lilith's presence under this new moon will give us a boost when it comes to standing up for ourselves, owning our self-worth, and not backing down from what we feel is right. While we do have to be mindful of our egos rising up, there is a beautiful energy here that is guiding us to stand in our truth and to own our inner power. If you are confronted with a challenging situation around this new moon and feel you could use a boost of confidence, connect with the energies of Black moon Lilith. Allow these energies to awaken your inner strength and to activate the warrior within. The Leo new moon and Uranus, the Great Awakener. Uranus, the planet known as the Great Awakener, is also active under this new moon, which means there is a certain element of volatility brewing. We may need this feminine strength that comes from both Venus and Black moon Lilith to hold us in place and guide us to our truth if some surprising or unsettling news arises. With the combination of Uranus, Venus, and Black moon Lilith circulating with this new moon, it very well could be that the surprising news could bring major change into our lives, particularly when it comes to our relationships. Remember, planets cannot cause something to happen, but their alignments can be a trigger. If the relationship is struggling or needs to go a different course, this type of cosmic energy can definitely bring that straight to the surface. New moons are always reminders of new beginnings, so if something does exit your life around this time, know there is always the opportunity to begin again. While the energies of the Leo new moon are potent, try to focus on creating simplicity. It may not be easy or natural to do at first, but if you keep your intention rooted here, you may just find a softening emerging. By Tanas. It's a little-known secret that, during the first 2 hours of sleep at night, people reconnect with their soul consciousness. The spirit realms are where most dreams occur throughout the night. The soul realms are beyond this state. To reach soul consciousness, your awareness moves up through the spirit realms and, upon reaching the deepest sleep state, reconnects with your innermost state of beingness. During that time of reconnection with the core of your essence, you review the latest events in your life and plan what would be best for your next moves. You won't consciously remember the experience when you return to your sleeping physical body, but your soul awareness is always there in the background, ready to be accessed at any time by conscious intent. Accessing the wisdom of your soul awareness takes only a moment. Just stop what you are doing, turn your attention within and see what your intuitive impressions are concerning the issue at hand. When you slow down for a moment to tune into the subtle and quiet whisperings of your soul, then you have true wisdom at your disposal in the world of daily living. The advice to sleep on it, when faced with a big decision, now takes on a whole new meaning. Knowing that you will mull this decision over at a soul level at night, you can appreciate that, the next day, your feelings on which course of action to take will be inspired by the wisdom of your soul. No wonder people say that sleeping on it makes you feel better able to deal with even the biggest problems. At a soul level, you have access to a much wider perspective of reality. For a start, you can project any decision into the future and see, in lifelike reality, exactly how that decision will work out. That process certainly beats guessing at such outcomes. In a soul-level projection of the future, you see all the threads of interactions with other people and how everything will turn out based upon current trends. This wisdom is then available to your waking state via the power of intuition. Personally, when it comes to facing what seems like an important opportunity, I insist on having 3 nights of sleeping on it before I will agree to give an answer as to whether I will go ahead. Doing this means never having to say, "It seemed like a good idea at the time." By Owen Waters. Greetings to you. From heart to heart in this moment we speak, I am 𝐘𝐨𝐮. They want you to join their sect, if you will, so they do not feel alone in their beliefs. The energy people spend in trying to convince others of their own beliefs would be much more useful and help them move forward in leaps and bounds should they focus that energy on themselves, going within, seeking their inner light, something more meaningful that is already within them, instead of trying to convince others of whether the earth is flat of sphere. This too is understandable. Why? Because it takes more courage, more focus, and patience to face one's own imbalances and to heal them. It is much too easy to constantly distract oneself by the dark's agendas than it is to work on discovering the secrets held within your own being. Perhaps it is time to take a break from the purposely planted distractions of the matrix, breathe, and return to your inner sanctuary. For what awaits you within is far more magnificent than anything in the outer world. All the light to you.